Hey, we're out here shooting the breeze at the Easton Center. This is BlackOvis, and we are with Brian Call, Mr. Gritty. If you've seen his films, you know how cool it is to have him out here, and make sure to watch his latest films. He's got some great work, awesome hunts that he's done this past season. And so we're out here shooting the bows. You've had your bow for what, 48 hours?
Yeah, like Friday, Saturday.
Let's get this thing dialed in.
I have a 20-yard pin, my friend. I am ready.
Okay.
Well, you see that 30? That 30's real close, so maybe an inch high.
Okay,
So we'll see.
We had a little warm up, but now it's the real deal. We got to shoot straight.
It's on?
Yes, and we're going to be checking out some gear. We're going to walk through our setups. We're also going to be hydrated today.
Yes. Yeah, a little bit of,
How are we going to be hydrated?
which one is it? Like Savage Sunrise, Pink Plunder.
Little Pink Plunder today is what's going in the bottle.
That's the best one. Little Black Flag.
That's right.
Pick me up.
Talk to me about your bow. You just got it?
Just got it. Prime, carbon, form. I love it. Well, this is the 70-pound with the speed modules.
Okay.
I got an 80-pound being built right now. I just wanted to put brand new strings on it. I just like to do that. It's going like 286, I think, per second.
Okay.
The other one should be around 298 or something like that.
Nice.
28-inch straw. Yeah, I like it. Been set up for about 2-3 days. I got a 20-yard pin dialed. I think the 30's close.
Yeah.
Figure out the rest.
And the sake of Dumb and Dumber, let's get you ready for the ball.
Yeah. No, I feel like I did do the 3D League this year all through the winter.
Yeah.
But I put the bow down about 2 months ago. Got busy, traveled, did a bunch of stuff, and then finally got this new one set up a few days ago. And this is the rig I'm taking with me on a few good hunts this year. I've got a sweet deer tag. Season will open mid-August. And I drew a mountain goat tag, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Utah mountain goat, once in a lifetime, archery. In fact, it's the same area that Kendall Card from BlackOvis drew.
How fast did you text him when you got
Before I applied for the unit, I asked him, I'm gonna apply, but only if you promise to help me on the hunt. And he said, deal.
Okay.
And I applied, and the day I drew it, I texted him like in 2 minutes and said, you owe me now, you promised. So he can't be letting me down.
His film on that's pretty cool. Kendall's goat hunt, probably one of my favorites. Yep. Phenomenal. It's an awesome throwback. And so we will do a tag talk on that of his breakdown. But that's so good. You've got a good, and it's same unit, I heard.
Same unit. That's why I wanted Kendall's help, more than that. But yeah, I think the unit has some of the best goats right now. I just want to, this will be my third goat. I mean, I don't want to rub it in, but I got to do a bow hunt for goats in BC years ago. Got one. I shot one at Kodiak with Cole Kramer rifle. That was just a fun hunt. And now I drew this one. So 3 goats. I feel blessed.
There you
I
go.
would too.
A lot of guys don't get one. So goats back when I started getting a goat, like in 2016, they were affordable.
Yeah.
Now everything's gone up, dude. You can't. It's hard. It's hard
Prices
to get a tag
and
like
just
that.
being able to get a hold of one.
Well,
Yeah.
you're in the right place, man. Let's get dialed
Shoot.
in. You've got a lot on the line this year.
know, I do.
We can't be messing around. We're not just hitting foam.
Are we stepping out to 80 first shot?
I don't have an 80-yard pin, but I could guess.
It's just hold high.
20, 30, 40, 50. I got this gap. I can tell you right now isn't enough.
Should we see? Because I don't have an 80 pin either.
Well, should we do a few at 30 just so we can
warm up?
And then let's drink some Black Flag and then we'll talk about 80.
All right.
A little bit high and left. That was not a great shot. The last one was sort of more like a send it.
Send it and
I mean, sometimes you need to practice those, right?
you had the bow for 48 hours. Barely binge watch a good show on Netflix for that long. Hey, there you go.
Yeah, this one was the flyer.
Oh,
It'll do.
this is my pink lemonade right here.
Look, I would say I'm shooting better than you. I mean, it's just a guess, but I just whooped you.
Let's get the measuring tape out. You're measuring in centimeters, I'm in inches. All right, we got to tighten this up a little bit, all right? Well, I'm testing out 2 different fletchings.
I see that. I mean, I feel like that might alter some of the consistency you have going
It
on
will
there.
alter this consistency.
You think so?
I know. 4 versus 3. This is my 1 flight in Bangkok and my pink lemonade, all right?
Oh, wow.
What do you got? So you're doing 3? Is 3 kind of your all year long? What
I've
you
done
doing?
4, I've done 3, I did heat veins. This year it's A. I think these are just, this is what I'm hearing, okay? Because the guys down at the shop at Wild Arrow, which I rely on a lot, they're in love with this arrow. Everyone is.
I love that.
It just seems like, it's just kind of like the ACC, isn't it? Like the...
Well, it's kind of based off of the X10 model, which is Easton's like premier target arrow, which I think they go for like $530 a dozen.
So it's aluminum wrapped in carbon?
Yep.
I don't know. It is shooting, that's for sure. I've
Shooting
heard.
better than me.
Last year I think I killed my elk with Victory.
Okay.
Shot Black Eagle for years. But the Easton thing, I just want to try something new.
Their AC products are unbeatable, I think. Like, no one's doing it like they are.
Yeah.
At least with AC.
That's what I'm hearing.
Sweet.
So I have a little bit, what's the arrow, their arrow that's just diameter up from this?
5mm axis? Or the 5.0s? That's what I'm
The
shooting.
5.0s.
Yep.
5.0s.
Yeah.
5.0s.
So I've got these as well.
Yeah.
And I got these for the other 80-pound rig. The thicker diameter shaft seemed to fly better than this. I don't know quite why. I just stiffened it up a little bit, and it's what they had. So I'm gonna shoot them both and see how it goes.
I have seen that in the 5 mils, like consistency, and I spent time at Wild Arrow too. They showed me the difference between the 4 and the 5s of like the gold tips I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty consistent in the 5s, like that chaos.
Yeah.
Super surprising. I was like, I just thought 4 was just the end all, and it's really not. You're always just trying new systems, trying new things, and yeah, good group there. We want to do 30 again?
We can try 40. You want to do 40
Let's do it.
down there? Yeah, I'll see where this pin's hitting. All I'm looking for is tight group at this point. I just want to not punch the trigger. That's my. If I just do a surprise release, I win on every shot.
Yeah. Feel better. We'll see if Brian thinks the same.
It's terrible.
Shoot. It's over.
I haven't shot enough too, and it's like this speed mod. It's
Yeah.
aggressive and holding it back. You know, the form's already like. It's gonna take a few weeks to get
Oh yeah.
the muscles back, especially with this much hold. That one hit my arrow again. It's funny how if I just do a real controlled release, how the arrows all hit,
Yeah.
and when I just punch it, it doesn't. It's funny how it works.
It works. Funny how a 4 fletch and a 3 fletch fly different.
Oh, I punched the crap out of that one.
Not good?
I mean, it would still die, but
It's still
I can do better.
It's looking pretty good, Adam.
Thank you. Thank you. I just stuck
Yeah,
with
you're dialed in.
I just stuck with the 4 fletch this round.
What
Nice.
do we got here?
Yeah,
Oh,
there
yeah.
you go.
Look at that.
You were just dialing in this morning?
Yep.
That looks
That'll
good.
work. We're getting it. I feel better about this than the last one. Brian thinks it's adequate. I gotta work harder.
I definitely need to adjust that sight. It's hitting left.
Yeah.
The further back we get, the more left it's going. So.
Okay, there you go. Do you like to shoot in like 10-yard, kind of standard 10-yard increments? You're getting a new system together, or?
Yeah, I'll do like a walk back tune and stuff like that.
Yeah.
See where we're at, but I mean, I just threw this together and got the 20-yard pin at the shop.
Yeah.
And then brought it home. And
but it feels a lot different though, like as you're talking about the setup of the bow, getting your form kind of back in. And, yeah.
well, when I shoot, I could have gone with a lot lower hold weight, you know, and I'd be shooting it better. But long term, a month from now, this will just, it just shoots better for me. I just like it more.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on the Booney? Newer to you?
Oh, it's brand new for me.
Yep.
I love it.
What do you like
Love
about
it.
it? I mean, everyone's talking about the Booney right now.
I love a giant ring, like a bright, bright ring where I can really see whether my peep and my sight housing are lined up or not.
Yeah.
I don't like the, you know, there's a few brands where it's just a little white on the top, white on the bottom. I have a really hard time keeping them aligned I need it to just in my periphery know it's lined up. So I love that face, always have, bright, easy to see.
I mean, there's just not a lot of metal here. I mean, it's so low profile. That's one thing I noticed is...
And I haven't used it, I mean, it's brand new for me.
Yeah, sure.
I've never used Spot Hog till just now.
Yeah.
So
Now-
I've been using the option sight for years, which I do like. I like the flips out, and I can do a single pin adjustment, which I really like.
Yeah.
I like to know that I'm at exactly 27 yards or exactly 43 or whatever.
Sure.
So I don't like to pin gap if I don't have to, but you know, for hunting,
Yeah.
it's good.
Heck yeah.
You're shooting, so a 5-pin. You like doing 5-pin?
Yes.
Just so like in the moment, obviously like my worst fear is, you know, the adrenaline's pumping, you got to find your pin. Do you ever worry about that
I
with
hate
5?
3-pin. It's just not enough pins. So much happens so fast.
Because you're worried about having to adjust.
I have an elk running in at 50 yards.
Yeah.
And then it's at 60, and then it's at 30, and it's at 40.
Having to adjust that whole time?
I don't
worry
want to have
adjusting?
to adjust.
Got it.
I'd
That
rather
makes
just
sense.
get good at gapping. But you know, at the other bow's at 290 something feet per second.
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty forgiving.
Yep.
It's shooting pretty flat.
So what do you got? Is this set up 20, 30, 40, 50, 60? Okay.
Yeah, I don't like 30, 40, 50.
Yeah.
3-pin setups. Hate
Why
'em.
is that?
Hate them. I hate a 30-yard. I hate starting with a 30-yard. You know how many animals I've had at like 12 yards, 15 yards, and I have a 30-yard pin?
I do know how many because I've watched your films.
I hate
I
that.
see how close they come.
I hate that. And so a couple of years, I had a 30, 40, 50, 3-pin. You know, and everybody says it shoots flat, you know, 30 and 20 are the same. What about 30 and 12? And I had a bull elk like walk right up to me, and I'm like 30, I don't know, I think I'm aiming lowish, and it went in high.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of tree stand shots I've had, you know, I'd like to tree stand hunt a lot.
Tree stand for sure.
And I just got to that point where I'm like, I don't like it. I want a low range pin. I want 20. And then if I have to fudge it a little bit, I can.
No, it makes sense. I feel like that was just a huge flex on us though. He was like, I get into animals at 5 yards. I'm hoping to see animals at, you know,
Oh no, it's
80.
a total flex. Yeah. And then we're like, oh, do you have the footage? Just like, yeah, you have.
Yeah, he's got everything to back it up.
Everybody has their skill. Some people are shooters and some people are sneaky.
What's
And some
your
have a good blend.
What's your skill?
I have a good blend. I'd say I'm much sneakier than I am.
Sneaky shooter.
Yeah. Getting closer.
A
It's
schnooter.
just better. But I've killed a few animals in the 90s.
All right, I'm thirsty. I need a
Yeah.
drink.
Yes.
I've got them lined up right here.
So I think I've had the blue, is it the blue raspberry?
Yeah, I've had the blue.
I don't know if I've had pink plunder.
I like pink.
It's funny how everybody has a different like taste, you know.
Yeah, palette.
This is how I feel about this stuff. My taste is like, I just feel like other people's preferences are invalid. If they don't agree with my preference in flavor, they don't have the right taste. Like I seriously start to question. I seriously start to question their validity.
That's like a grumpy old man, get off my lawn comment. Like,
I admit it's a little biased. It's probably a flaw. I feel that way about a lot of things.
I've got a little bit of.
Should you be doing that? It feels like.
I don't know. Is it aligned with your opinion?
It feels like that's a little risky.
No, there's a little carbon in there. We'll mix it around. It'll be fine.
Sometimes
it'll be
my
fine.
arrow, like very rarely, because I rarely miss, but every now and then it's gone through a cow pie, a dead animal,
There is so
a gut.
This is a fresh arrow.
Oh.
Fresh.
All right,
It's been in
so
a lot
now
of
you
foam.
just have heavy metal poisoning.
At least it's recycled foam.
It's recycled foam,
had you
PFAS, whatever.
You know, taking a little bit of the fluid off the top, fellas, you could just deal with it like this.
I'm a little
You guys
more
are like rookies, man.
I'm a little more fire than aim. Back off,
I'm
okay?
definitely much more of a experienced juicer than you guys.
Please.
And I mean,
Feel that? What's that
and
called?
I strictly
Slosh?
mean, yeah. Now there's some room to shake it up because
Yeah, I
there's
got
a little
nothing.
less fluid.
I gotta kind of play the wind here.
Just doing that little how-to.
Play the wind. Little how-to, little pro tip here.
Yeah, no, the pink plunder's the best, I think. Is this Savage Sunrise? Pink plunder.
Pink plunder.
That's the way to go. I think my least favorite maybe is the blue raspberry, but dude, people love it.
Yeah, I didn't love it. I'm liking the pink. Any drink mix that does a lemonade, it's just either like yellow lemonade, pink.
Take
It's
this.
safe.
I'm telling you guys. Add a quarter teaspoon of salt.
If they had a watermelon,
I'm 50,
that would be.
so I don't think the taste buds and the nose and the smeller, all that stuff works as well. So add a little salt to it and it opens up those pores and I can taste better, maybe.
Wow. The more you know. I was excited about all the like pin tips and stuff, but I think this is more life relevant,
Day-to-day,
like day to day.
Valuable.
I just don't have bulls come at me at 12 yards. Just
I wish I had that problem.
I've had a few. I'm not exactly a bull killer.
okay. I gotta go dry off my arrow now. So
Just shoot it.
just shoot it. Yeah, I'm just gonna
Let's see
shoot
if
it.
that arrow performs a little better now.
It's a
I'm
little
sure it does. Okay, let's see. A little pink plunder. See, and I got pink fletchings. This is all. It's all part of the plan. Are you gonna stand right
My
there?
hands are starting to shake. Yeah, I'm gonna do this thing where I like to like
Oh, jeez.
put pressure on someone.
You're gonna go Joel Turner on us?
What I'd like for you to do is
Okay.
just don't choke. You are on camera and the whole world can see.
Oh my gosh.
Can you focus or not? And if you punch that like wham, like the hammer.
I wanted it to be over. I wanted that experience to be done. It's over, and I'm better, and I'm good now. Dang.
It's still
We
kill
cut
an
that-
animal.
Let's cut that. Let's cut. Why? It's not gonna be an animal?
That's
like
still a
if I'm
dead animal. That's a pretty damn good shot, actually. I didn't like your form, but the end result.
I didn't.
Not bad.
I didn't like a whole lot about that, but
I always like to go bare bow sometimes. See how that feels.
kind of start there. Yeah. You don't got any weight.
No, there's no back bar, front bar, or anything on it yet.
How long of a stabilizer do you normally run?
Depends on the bow.
Because normally I'll run like a 12, but the new Hoyt stubbies.
Last year, I didn't run a front bar at all.
Okay. I've started to get away from it too.
Yeah.
It's really nice when you're hunting.
Yeah, in fact, I might mess around with this. I actually have enjoyed the quivalizer,
Okay.
but I went bare bow most of the season. You'll see in my films, I'm taking the quiver off the bow.
Even during a
crosswind.
spot and stalk, you'll drop your quiver?
Yeah, I'll put it on my back or on my hip. Pedro does the same thing.
Oh, okay.
And Puero.
Yeah, they are. We're all kind of heading left, aren't we?
Yeah, I need to adjust this, but I'll do that later.
So how do you go about...
Is it hard to let go of a bow that you're just like, dang, I'd rather just hang on to the, you've spent so many hours behind it. Dial.
Yeah, you fall in love. Plus, you have sentimental attachment because you've killed an animal with it or whatever.
Yeah,
and you
for
just,
sure.
A lot of confidence, and then the new year comes around, and you grab a new bow, and it takes forever. In my opinion, it takes forever to get a new bow set up, dialed in. You know, what as Brian Barney says, you got to build a relationship with it.
Oh, yeah.
Between your release, your bow, and your shot process, like everything's a little different, and it takes time to build a relationship. Then you start to like really get everything dialed in, and it starts, but right now everything just feels so awkward and out of place. Different bow, different draw, landing, not a different draw, but just a little bit different hold. Everything's different. And it just takes time to, you just got to put that time in, and then you start to feel all those little changes.
Yeah. I noticed you adjust your stance after you pull back. Or maybe you're just kind of settling in.
No, sometimes I have a bad habit of doing this.
Oh, okay.
And then when I get tired, I have a habit of putting my shoulder up like this, because it's easier to hold back a heavy poundage bow, you know, than when you're like this. You got to use your muscle here. You can just collapse.
Yeah.
Little habits. And so when I lean on my front foot and draw, then I'm square. If I kind of lean on my back foot, which is more the tendency, then I tend to do this and kick my, you know, my things get all, so I want to be squared up. So I lean forward, usually draw, and when I come back, I stay square.
Okay.
And so I caught myself doing this. So the reason I changed my stance was to get myself straight up and down.
Yeah, just because I honestly right now I struggle, like it's a struggle finding good tags. So just how do you go about that? And
well, if a bunch of YouTube a-holes hadn't made hunting more popular, a lot of us could just get tags a lot easier. No,
I didn't mean it like that.
You're not going to stop that train, by the way. Like,
well, that's what I mean. So
the whole world has changed. Social media has made everything more accessible. If you want to learn how to spearfish, skydive, what's Kendall doing? Flying in contraptions in the sky? The hell? Like, there's no way I'm doing that. What is that?
No, I'm
paragliding.
Paragliding?
No way. But anything you want, you can kind of learn about. And hunting's in the same boat. So people, they see it, they go, dude, I connect with that. I want to do that someday. And they've made hunting more popular. And so it's a little harder to get tags than it used to be.
So are you putting in for
my
all
strategy?
States, basically?
My strategy is this: a multi-state application.
Okay.
So I'm trying across like 5 different states or 6 states every year.
Okay.
And then I'm looking at units and I'm going, okay, I know that I could draw this tag every 3rd or 4th year.
Yep.
In this state, I could draw this tag every 5 years. In this state, I could do it every 2 years.
So that's how you're building like your calendar, basically.
And so then I'm like, okay, well, if I get on this cadence, you know, maybe you get lucky and you draw 3 tags in the same year and then you don't. But in general, I can pull at least 1 tag in one of those states each year. The other thing that I've done is go for different seasons. It's like there's a lot of opportunities, muzzleloader, the dedicated hunter in Utah, like these more out of the box type hunts, where there's a little like you got to do like conservation work or whatever.
Stuff,
so fewer people apply.
Yep.
Season dates, like some people just don't want to bow hunt for elk in December, so they leave those tags alone.
Yep.
But there's some really cool bow hunts in December whatever, like in Arizona and things like that.
Found a few of those in Utah now.
Yeah.
Like those later season
Utah?
hunts. Yeah.
And so those are tags that are in lower demand but are great hunts.
Yep.
The other thing is, go out of the United States. Stop hunting in the U.S. Like, go to Mexico.
Wasn't expecting that one.
For a very, very low price compared to, this is all relative, right? But you can go to Mexico and have a killer high country, more of a rifle, but a high country coos deer hunt. It feels like a mule deer hunt. Man, there's so many
Plenty of
options. It's
options.
just, you got to get, you can't
Gotta
just
get a little
hunt
creative.
Utah in your backyard every year.
Yeah.
Well, my dad and I used to go to the gas station and buy this tag, and then we'd go up here and we'd hunt. Those days are gone. They are. I wish the 80s were still here too.
Yeah.
I wish the 90s were still here. If I could go back, I'd like it to stay that way perpetually. But guess what? The world moves on and it's gone.
Yeah.
And now you adapt, improvise, and overcome. You figure out a way. And that's how I do it. Multi-stage strategies, year over year, try to get a tag here and there. But the other thing is, hire Hunting Fool.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna ask. Are you working
It's
with
50
those guys
bucks a
and stuff?
state, I think.
Oh.
Or something like that. For
I
them
didn't
to
know it
do
was
your
that
tags
cheap.
for you.
Like and subscribe. Join us on MySpace. Friendster. Speaking of the 80s, 90s, man. No, it's like,
Yeah, that's
I don't know what-
more like 2000s.
2000s.
Yeah.
Do you have a MySpace page?
I never did.
You never did?
No, I didn't even get on Facebook until I started Gritty.
Oh my gosh.
I struggle with social. Like, go to my Instagram. I post once every 2 weeks. I just can't like it.
But
It's terrible.
If you're not like Brian, just go ahead and comment below.
Oh, I love YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is YouTube.
It's whatever we want it to be.
Yeah, comment below and you can win Black Flag Revenge.
This
Little-
is the
little-
Savage Sunrise.
Little savage pick-me-up.
Then we got a hat,
Okay.
and then we got some Ovis sacks to tag out this season.
Nice. I like it.
We'll give away to our Shootin the
leave a
Breeze
comment.
followers.
That's it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not on MySpace. We're not on MySpace. No one's on MySpace. Comment below, tag a buddy. Let's give this stuff away, a cool little package, and
Right on.
fuel you for your next adventure. Okay, deal is 60 yards, 3 arrows, no punches.
My first attempt at 60 yards with this bow.
Oh,
It's an unknown pin. Is it gonna hit high or low? That's the question.
let's just hope it hits foam.
Yeah,
We're just going for foam.
it should. I mean, that's
Pretty.
a pretty even gap there. 40, 50, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. We'll see. Here we go. Send it.
That's what I would say. This is shooting the breeze, not talking about the breeze.
Hey, Adam.
Don't even talk to me.
Don't
right
choke,
now.
okay?
Oh.
There's a lot of people watching right now.
Son of a. First time shooting at 60. Yeah, well. Jeez. We're about a foot low.
I should have been aiming left. I've been hitting left the whole time. I'm telling you, I have a hard time with my brain.
Sorry, did you hear that?
Well, I mean, a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then.
That sounded so smacky.
You
Sounded
hit-
like tape smacking.
You hit the tape.
I did hit the tape.
I think my group is better. All I got to do to make sure you choke is just do a little of this. Don't miss. Don't miss.
I can't handle it.
I love this. All right, what do you got?
Okay, we were really low on the first one, so
Uh-huh. You're ballistically like more working them in like a mortar. Well, hey, woo! There we go. Left, right looks great.
You're like one of those loud hunters, right? You're just like talking to hunters, you're like, don't miss.
No, I'm real quiet on the hunt,
Like actual hunt.
but on the 3D,
Oh, it's
I'm a
game.
menace.
It's game over. Well, that turns us to who hit the tape. I think it's a good segue. But good group, best group goes to Mr. Call.
I mean, this we don't know about for sure because it looked like a choke fest, these two. This looked like the real thing.
This was when
You might need to work on the under pressure shooting.
This was when Brian was talking. This was Brian not talking.
That's right.
Weird.
Look, we need to work on that because Brian talking is like the bull of your dreams walking.
Fair.
It's dead either way though.
It's like,
Sometimes I think about that, I'm like, it's dead either way. You're aiming for the middle of the lungs right here, he's dead. So does somebody win?
I'd like to say we all won, but actually just me.